No, you didn't. But let me grab my
Okay.
notes.
Uh,
I still have a couple little things that I have to do. So.
you you ready for this?
Yep.
All right. We started on the 23rd of Syndestin, Syndenston, in the year 861. Um, it is currently the 12th of Fesarun, Fessarun.
You kiss your mother with that mouth.
And this is roughly, we have known each other unless there was a time gap that I did not record the days of, which could have been during a travel period.
Mm-hmm.
If that's not the case, it's been about 7 weeks or so.
Wow.
So it's kind of crazy. Less than a fiscal quarter we've traveled together, and it feels like fucking epic.
Yeah,
Now-
when
now-
you're doing shit like killing demons and shutting portals.
Yeah, exactly. Like, yeah,
now, how much
we're doing
gold
it for
and how much gold did we start with? How much gold do we have currently, and what's next quarter's projections looking like?
All right, so I started with an insane amount of gold, which I gave away to you guys. Now, insane, I mean, like, I had 112 pieces of gold out of the gate, which is a lot for most starting.
I'm pretty sure I had like 5 or
Yeah.
nothing.
Well,
Not
yeah.
I didn't have a lot.
He
I
was
bought stuff.
an old man that just saved his money and lived
Yeah,
off
yeah,
the
yeah.
cobalt soul.
And then I gave it away to the tune of 12 gold to each of you for like the first 2 quests or whatever. Now, we were also, as soon as I started doing that, we started making money. So it
Yeah,
didn't fucking matter at all. But like, it was cool. That's the point of it. All right, guys, seriously, I got to get coffee. Fuck off.
Go get your coffee. All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna
I
grab a
feel
drink, too. I'll be back.
I feel almost confident I can go toe to toe with Dorspira now. We got the same HP.
You can.
No, from like 300 feet away.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that until he gets his smite in.
Yeah, no. With a gun, like 120, 200 feet away.
Let's
jeez.
talk about that.
All right. And bring up Discord. Go full screen. Alright. How's it going,
Peter
guys?
picked a pretty penny. Peter picked a pretty penny.
I'm just gonna be one of those guys and put
I'm Walter Cronkite.
Twitch.
there. Mute. That way I'm in the chat. So okay. So welcome. It's nice to see your faces. It's been a long 2 weeks, and I'm sure you guys are itchy to use all of your new loot and money that you have. So we'll dive right into it. Previously, you guys arrived in Oth, sussed out a bunch of information, and formed a plan of attack and invaded the Shadow Striker's stronghold, where a very good battle went down from ground level to towers into dungeons, where at one point in time 3 of the members of the party were down, and Darisk, the blue dragonborn, and his elven rogue friend remained alive with a crit hit from Dorspira knocking Elajan dead, and a nice comeback against Darisk. You guys healed everybody, along with a quick little jump and a bite from Quinn. You then chased after where you thought Quinn went, dodging through up the stairways and through these prison levels with all the people that have been liberated from Antonia and some of the druids that she got to help her. You guys finally caught him outside, cornering him in between the wall, the river, and a little crick. Dorspira put him to sleep. Awakening, you guys had just a very good conversation amongst yourselves, and then you went and looted the fuck out of this building. Almost dying again when a certain chest was opened without clearing the traps. You guys retreated to the Fat Wyvern. You had an evening of drinks, identifying and planning. As you made your way to your rooms, you found a letter under the door, and it was an invitation from the Marquis himself to join him for breakfast the following day. And I'm pretty sure, did I miss anything? I think that's good.
Sounds about right.
Awesome.
I think that was everything.
We can do starting in the morning, or if there's anything you want to do before you go to bed.
I think we were ready to turn in for the night.
Yeah, the
Okay.
only thing I wanted to do was attune to those 2 daggers.
Okay. And that is done. Did you find that in D&D Beyond, Mike, or no?
I didn't know. I just looked a little while ago.
Okay. Maybe it's some funky with my account because I'm using 2 accounts, one for Twitch, so I'll see if I can
okay.
find it.
In the
No worries.
morning, Marlo would like to attune to the Staff of Healing and the Hunter's Cloak.
Okay.
Because she got hit a couple times yesterday, so she's gonna go straight to bed and sleep on it.
Yeah, and as you wake, anyone that went down unconscious, you will have 1 point of exhaustion today.
All right.
So I did, right?
Yes. Yeah, I believe that would be Connell.
3 of us went down at least once.
Yeah. Yeah, Connell, Quinn, and Marlowe.
All right. Exhausted.
Yeah,
1
just
point.
as you wake up, you're all healed up and your wounds are closed, and there's no more like pain.
But it's like
you're
waking up with a hangover.
sore. Yeah, like you could feel like your bones are bruised. Just like maybe like a slight sciatic nerve pinching or some kind of just nuisance that.
Or
doesn't
I
let
don't
you
know, maybe you
concentrate.
fell out of a tower and then a trap exploded in your face. Maybe that happened. Maybe that happened both in the same day.
Hey, did someone take the parapet of wound closure?
I think Durspira did.
Okay.
I think you did.
I misplaced it and I forgot to write down who had it.
Right. Well, that was a fun day. I don't know about you guys, but were we having breakfast with the Marquis or dinner? I can't remember.
It was breakfast.
Yes, I believe we should.
You're getting like
We should probably not make him wait too long. I imagine it'll be the usual. He'll thank us for saving his town and such and such. They'll bestow us with whatever small gifts they can afford.
I like gifts. Gifts are good. Gifts and bacon. Gifts, bacon,
most
eggs.
likely,
It sounds like a good plan. Let's go. I'm kind of hungry.
I think we
I could do with some fried tiki root.
That sounds horrible. Let's go.
So you guys gather down in the Fat Wyvern, and you make your way through the districts, going from the Stark Wards through the fields. Yes.
I'm not like looking, but I want to keep an eye out if I see those 2 kids.
Okay. Make a perception check.
Ed and Al.
At disadvantage because you have.
Well, I rolled a 2, so I mean I can only go one more worse.
Okay. Yeah. Fair enough. Yeah. You don't see him. Maybe they slept in.
Quinn kind of walks with his eyes. Like when you're too tired and the sun's too bright, and you like open your eyes just enough to not run into things. That's Quinn right now. Just no. Quinn is in his regular changeling form, white skin, white hair, not wearing his helmet.
So as you guys leave the Fat Wyvern, you're wearing your regular armor?
No, I look like me, except I look like Mimi.
Yep.
Just after everything yesterday, Quinn just doesn't give a shit.
So you make your way up to that like red clay wall that surrounds his manor. He has a double archway, and immediately you notice more vegetation, more colors. It appears that people have already been at work. And actually going through the market, as you see people start preparing for their day, there is a hubbub, like you can see people rushing all around their tables to get everything set up right, and they're eager. There's been news, there's it feels like a heavy blanket was lifted off their emotional status here, their state. You walk through the archway leading into the open first floor, and the Marquis comes from around the corner in these fine, like white with a hint of green, smooth, silky robes, and he has this darker green belt that is looped around in like a special knot and tied down. Yes, Please come in. Breakfast is almost ready.
Good, I'm
This
starving.
way. um,
Please tell me it's more than just fried tiki root.
uh, Fried tiki root is one of our main dishes, but no, we have an assortment of proteins along
Pancakes.
with
Pancakes? Do we have pancakes?
I
Tiki
think
root pancakes, tiki root pie.
I could
Tiki
go with
root
tiki root
omelet.
pancakes. If I got sugar to put on, I could go with tiki root pancakes.
we can have that done. There's also, as you walk into the room, you can see this 25-foot long table that is just dressed with very decorative fruit pieces and protein trays. Everything looks
Quinn goes ahead of everyone and just picks up a plate and he just starts loading up and finding a seat.
And as the Marquis turns around, looks at you, he's like, yes, you guys can dig in. We are
Thanks.
just waiting for Yenora. She should be here any second. Please, take a seat. How are you guys doing today?
I feel like shit.
Marlo with food in her mouth. I'm a little tired.
But
I believe what they're saying is that it's a beautiful morning. Yourself.
yes,
I didn't say that.
it's a great morning, and with your help, we managed to wrangle up another 15 members through the streets and overnight that were not at the stronghold. So, thanks to your efforts, I think we have quite the handle on this. And at this time, Yenora walks in, kind of, she's got her little confident walk. Her elven shoulders are stuck up a little bit more. She's like, yeah, that's right. Been working all night. What about that, guys? And kind of turns a chair around so the back's up against the table, sits down. Man, I'm hungry, and just starts filling up a plate.
I like her.
The Marquis says, well, we will be celebrating this for a long time. And I want you guys here to let you know you are now a part of the family. And he snaps his fingers, and one of the workers comes around with this very nice, cigar box size. Sets it down, flips it open, and turns it around to you. He says, "This is so you guys can better communicate." And there are 5 lapel pins in there that have the message cantrip inscribed on them. This is a little bit longer though, a special one. It's a 200 feet reach. So in this you have 5 holders with these pins in them. And then there is this almost rectangular but curved on the corners, so it's almost oval, that weird rock. And on the top of it you can see 4 glyphs. This is so if I ever need you again, I can call you. You've seen this work once before at Igor's. It's a video conference between me and you. And I've met a lot of advantageous people in my day. But you guys follow through. And I would like to have that in my back pocket if I need it. If that is fine with you. Unfortunately,
Perhaps I could ask for just one bit of a favor to sweeten and maybe make this more official for all of us. You see, the Noctua have a recent history of saving towns, and I figured it would be about time that we mark this with a formal recognition in title. And perhaps you'd be willing to apply your seal to the title. It is for heraldic purposes only.
know what? Yes. Yes. When you're a marquis, you are given one coin. It's part of your, I wouldn't say promotion, but the rise. And he takes the coin out of like a pocket in this robe, and he sets it down. You see this very well inscribed. It's a piece of platinum, probably about 1.5 inches, like a $50 size. It's platinum and has these gold circle inlays that kind of do like a circle. It's like platinum, gold, platinum, gold, platinum, gold down into a platinum center with a gold inscribing of the marquis, like with an M, and hit the first letter of his last name.
I lean into Connell, assuming that we're sitting next to each other. I lean into Connell. I just whisper, I mean, like pure weight. How much do you think that's worth?
Can I get an idea of how much it's worth by looking at it?
Make an investigation check.
I mean, it's got. I mean, it can't be cheap. It's more than just a piece of platinum. I mean,
That is 21.
A 21. Okay. Just from the sides and as he's like your eyes focus before his hand even leaves his pocket, and you're like, okay, and you're like you're calculating numbers. It's got to be just in pure weight. It's probably at least 100 gold worth in pure weight, but like the collector in someone, the black market, something like this could sell for a number that you can't put a finger on, because this is like a marquee giving. This is not like a get out of jail free card. This is like
I take it by the smirk on your face a lot.
A lot. Yes.
The ultimate score.
All right.
and he
Just
heroes, yes, to many. To me, you saved my wife and a couple kids. I think the appropriate term is liberators, as you have brought
I
freedom.
kind of like the sound of heroes.
I believe that
Said it in a whisper.
I believe that Liberators is excellent, and remember, Quinn, titles are something we just merely append to.
You know, they could call us saviors too.
That seems a bit much.
Well, I believe we were already saviors of the previous town. What was that little place called? That hamlet?
Oh.
Othmore.
Othmore?
That's right.
Yes. Actually, this
What
morning,
did we do there?
now that the roads are open, thanks to you guys, I heard of what you did there.
In
heard
fact, this is really the heart of what I'm asking for, sire. You see, in the form of knights. I too wish to make this group something defined and recognized by the powers. And as such, I've taken the liberty of drafting up this formal heraldic charge, stating we here, the Noctua, saviors of Othmore, such and such, and perhaps any
liberators of Oth.
To do liberators of Oth, of course. And if it would,
I mean, it would help get our foot in the door a lot more than proving ourselves every time we get into a town.
Precisely.
Maybe they won't overcharge us at an inn when we first get here.
This is the kind of thing that is reserved for when dealing with the court and higher peoples. I wouldn't see the benefit of showing titles to innkeepers.
Putting you in the history books, and as a distinguished group of
as he says, putting us in the history books, like side glance Connell, like just like a little bit of a groan, like
is something that I will start the process on. This is my coin, and this is what I can do now, and that coin means a lot.
We accept it graciously.
I will put you. Let me talk to some people in Portamali. If we're going to do this right, and nominate you. I'm missing the word, but you know what I'm saying, right? Mm-hmm. And then it needs to go through the capital, but you will have to go there at some point in time, if and when this does happen, to receive this. And I'm sure it will be a big shindig, and I wouldn't go just like you guys came to my house this morning. The battle is won. In here, you guys can relax for a couple days. However, I would be negligent if I did not ask for your help on one other thing.
It seems we're always in the business of earning new titles.
Well,
I'd rather be earning some new gold.
About 3 months ago, my wife and the druids found a nice patch of woods just north of the city walls. They've been turning it into a fungal farm. A lot of the mushrooms that we get from there have good healing properties, as long as you take the right amount. If you take too much, you can be in the sky with your goddess. And he turns and looks at Dorspira, as you know, he's just got the Moonweaver.
I side-eye Connell one more time.
Just got a smirk on my face.
That sounds amazing.
They had to flee due to some burrowing creatures. They were very vicious, and they just got away. If you would be willing to investigate and possibly clear out if anything was needed, I would be willing to do 10 platinum apiece. And you see his wife that's sitting next to him, like, kind of, you know, just poke him in the ribs. He's, 100 platinum.
Like, Quinn, like, chokes on his, like, bacon.
And I believe we have ourselves a deal.
I think we can make that work.
We have some time.
Now that we don't have to live in fear, we would like to get this farm up and running. And so, enjoy some time. I understand. And I can only imagine that, well, you guys look healthy. Wounds don't heal that fast. So,
Here.
enjoy this. Where are you staying?
We're at the right now the fat wyvern.
No. This is not going to work. We'll have Omar. I'll show you to your new house. And that will be good for you guys anytime you are in Oz. That is the least I
Would
can
it be okay if we sublet for when we're not around? I would just hate to.
Airbnb it.
Yeah, are you trying to turn this gift into an Airbnb?
I just don't want to offend.
Alton. Like across. He's like, I imagine that Alton's like across the table from me, but I'm like reaching my. Oh no.
Alton, our quarterly projections are looking fine, anyways.
I've always had just
I'm
very,
sure.
very funny, fun encounters with members of the Cobalt Soul. Such a unique group of people. I absolutely
Yes, unique.
adore them.
On the nose. Us too. Grandpa here, he just tickles our funny bone all the time.
Finding the place whenever you choose to go there is quite easy. It is just
Is there a timetable on this that you need this done by?
Now that the people can be a little bit freer, it'll still take us a couple days to re-rank our guards and weed out anybody that is withholding ties to the Myriad or the Shadow Strikers.
When he says ties to the Myriad, there's a quick glance over to Connell one more time. But I'm assuming you don't want us to like take the week and then take care of it. You'd rather have it done sooner, right?
A couple days is.
Okay.
I understand that you guys need to recoup.
I mean, because I honestly could sleep for 2 weeks after all that.
I have a question for you. Just be out of my own curiosity. After us, where to next?
My eyes are on Zadash.
The Dwendalian Empire. Oh, really? Oh, jeez.
You could say I have business there.
Just stay away from the Ash Keepers. I hear Zorhas is up in fits again. It was nearly
I,
10
of course,
years ago.
am very well versed in the Ash Keepers, but for those of my more undereducated friends that may not be, could you enlighten them?
The Ash Keepers is the mountain range on the right side of the Dwendalian Empire, where like the southern half of Xhorhas and the Dwendalian Empire meet. It's kind of like the main boundary on this would be the east side.
Alton nods like approvingly, like yeah, that's right.
Well, I don't know how many of you have been to the Empire before, but once
I've made my way once or twice.
that haven't let me shine a little insight. I wouldn't get caught in daylight worshipping the Moonweaver. Nor your lady is frowned upon too. So be careful with that, because they like to get their hands on their gold any way they can. So
Don't we all?
well, you're in Zadesh though, and if you
I do have a DM question.
Yes.
or maybe a Doris Beer question. Is this the first time we've actually heard who Doris Beer worships out loud?
Did I ruin that? Sorry.
I
no, it's fine.
of a conversation, so
No, yeah, don't worry about it. There's no ruining it. You can go find everything you want about the Moonweaver.
yeah, no. I just wanted to make sure. Like Quinn's never asked, like who
Yeah.
you worship, so I'm just.
I feel like
So
he's
for
doing
him,
it.
For him, he's just gonna be like, oh.
I would say, I mean, with your intelligence, that after traveling with, and what's it been, over 2 months, Jeff, right?
Yeah, 7 weeks.
Yes. I would have asked in the interview, but unfortunately it is expressly forbidden to inquire about one's beliefs during those types of...
Okay, let me see here. Where is it? Ah,
We all
Yes.
know Doris Beer was a diverse hire.
when you
Yes,
were
of
in the
course, the
Zadash,
Spear was the diverse hire.
when you are in Zadash, you can look up, I have a contact there, a little dwarven friend of mine. We go way back. His name is Oscar, with a K. Morigak. Morigak.
Oscar.
Oscar. Oskar. He owns a shop up in the Tri-Spires at Royal Clock. He is and he the Marquis looks over to Quinn, you know, and seeing just your how you are similar to you. He is quite a brilliant man at making gadgets and all kinds of cool things. He worked with the deep gnomes for hundreds of years, learning his perfecting his skill. So,
Mr. Sneblin.
huh?
I said the Sir. I can't say it again. I said it right the first time. I can't say it again. The actual names of the deep gnomes.
Yes.
Snurf Neblin.
Oh yeah.
The Snurf Neblin. Yeah, the Snurf Neblin.
So at least maybe he can provide you with some close to comforts.
So
while
it
you
was
are-
Oscar, and he's a dwarf.
Yes, he's a dwarven fellow.
I feel like I've read about an orc named Oscar. Anyways,
So, but yeah, other than that, be careful. It can be beautiful. And this time of year, it's going to be cold. So, there's always that. But please enjoy this food. I want to thank you guys again deeply for assisting us in this and freeing my my family and my helpers. So,
who was the woman who sat down with us again?
Nora, you
Nora.
you saved her back with her guards from
She's the one we were fingering
right.
in the hand.
yeah.
That's the elf lady who. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. So, and
Nudge Dorspira.
yeah, actually, I was just gonna get to that. Dorspira. So I will say this: Connell, Quinn, all of you, but Dorspira.
Here we go.
As you're sitting around having this conversation, you can see like Yonora looking over at Dorspira's confidence, you know, how he's holding himself, and she just keeps subtly trying to get his attention. Like she starts to the point where the only person that sees it is Elton. And you're like, wait, that's weird. Why does she blink? She's winking, no, and then it goes down. It goes
under the table.
it goes all the way down the table, until Dorspira, you feel just
Marlo
a
kicks door spear.
foot impact the like back leg of your chair, and this Yenora, Countess, looks at you. Big guy, huh? Yeah. We should have some drinks.
Insight check.
I immediately take Owlton in
I
between
want
us
to
and
know
start
what she
talking.
means by big guy.
Big guy.
I want to know what she means.
Okay.
Big
I want-
guy,
I-
huh?
I want to know it. I want to know what she means too.
That's a
That is the
18?
best pickup line
18.
ever.
You gather that because the last time you saw her, Dorspira was still he was in his old armor, and he had just the moon sword, and now you're walking in, you have this new sword on your
he's
hip.
a little more impressive now.
You have your I'm assuming you put your plus the magical armor on, right?
Oh yeah.
Which just has this bit of gleam to it.
Probably some blood.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
But tonight, let's come over. I heard that you guys are getting a house too, so maybe we will be right next to each other.
Okay, I immediately look at Connell, and I'm panicked. My eyes are panicked. And I try and give him any sign of help me out here. What do I need to do?
I'll just
Don't
turn
worry,
to her and say,
Spirit. It's okay with me if your friends wants to stay over.
She
"We're
looks
planning
at
on
you
having some
as
drinks tonight if you want to come over."
Thanks, Dad.
it just kind of runs her finger down your cheek and says, "I will go rest for the day. I'll see you later tonight, Dorspira." Yes?
Okay. And I just say okay, and there's
Okay.
just no.
All right.
Well, that one isn't obvious.
That was the one we gave the bottle of wine to, right?
Yeah, no.
Oh no, did we send her a bottle of wine, or I thought we brought
That
one
was
over.
that was the
The princess, right? Or
the lady of
The Countess,
Offmore.
or yeah, okay, so two different people. Now I
Yes.
understand.
Okay.
And
So now you had a
running
different
joke.
love interest.
I know. This is going to be a nice running joke of me not getting any lady that's interested in me in any city.
Right, Will.
It's a numbers game. You just
Wait,
have
what was she? Human or elf?
She is Elven.
Elven, okay. Full elf?
Yes. Full.
Okay.
they say that when a fisherman goes out and he casts his line, he doesn't always get the first one, and that's why you gotta keep putting your hook out there, don't Spira.
Make a perception, everybody make a history check.
Uh-oh.
Because this is the thing now. All right, we're gonna make this a thing.
is this at disadvantage?
Yes,
Oh, disadvantage.
disadvantage for the
Oh,
three.
come on. Natural 20 on my second one. 4.
Four. Okay,
It's a 6 for
11,
Marlo.
6,
11 for
Yeah.
me.
11.
I rolled a 19 and a 17, so 19 total.
All right, 19 and Alton. Just because from your perspective, it would be great. So.
I'm sorry, this was history?
Yep. Do you have keen
oh,
mind?
shit. 18.
Do you have keen mind?
I do not.
Okay. All right. 18.
I have prodigy. It's a little different.
What's that do?
I got a bunch of skills and I got expertise in investigation.
I got you. It's
history.
more focused.
Yeah.
So Connell and Alton, you as you see Yenora just run her finger down Dorspira's cheek and whisper to him, "She's better looking than the lady in Othmore."
Oh, ooh.
I mean, and she has like something about, you don't know if it's actually her looks, but she exudes this confidence. Remember on the way in when you guys got to Oz, she was very outspoken and trying to get to the bottom of something. And it feels like now that she's completed her task, she's extremely confident and she looks like a lot of fun. And probably
She
for
could break
Dorspira
you
a
in
little
half.
intimidating.
Boy, if I were only 60 years younger.
I mean, Alton, she must be what? She's got to be like 100. I mean, she's older than you, right?
Yeah, but I mean, elf years and humans, you know.
I'm 120 for reference.
See, Dorspira's older than you.
Right, but he also has much more spring in his step. Just look at that youthfulness, that lithe elven body of his.
You see me like fork an egg and it just falls off, and I'm just kind of like looking at it like.
Marlo's gonna turn to the marquee. And well, about those mushrooms, how about them?
Yes. What about them? They.
Are we talking
where would we
big
go about-
burrowing creatures? Are we talking small burrowing creatures? Any? What's the deal here?
So yeah, you seem like shy away from the question for a second, and then like come back. 2 people got out alive. They were
Out of how many?
there was 5 that was at the farm. We were just getting this up, so we made the trail into the woods and started setting up a perimeter when these creatures. Unfortunately, we were able to go back quickly and save 2 more, but they were turned to rock.
Tell me, did you experience tremors?
I feel like that's an important detail that was left out earlier.
Yes,
They-
my
they got-
apologies. I forget that I'm not just relaying orders to my normal guards where I don't want them to run away before they go on a mission. So
Yeah, no, that would be. I could see why they would want to run away from that.
I
I
forget.
assure you, we are very, very bad at running away.
Well, that's
I think
exact-
Connell's very good at running away.
Especially.
quality.
Well, I mean, we so rarely do it.
But like,
We can run away.
No, you can't run away.
No, usually we all die and then Dorspira saves us. And then I write about it later in my journal.
I think that's more information than he was asking for.
It was tragic. Anyhow,
as you're having this conversation, you see 2 girls, probably about 6
Oh God.
and 9, come running
I
down
lo-
the table and run up to Marlo with her flowers that are growing, and they take this. It's it's like a headpiece, almost like a tiara, but it's made out of red and like an orange yellowish leaf that's intertwined all the way around. And the older one puts it on top of you, and she's like the same height as you. Actually, she'd be a little bit taller than you at this point, and she puts it on you and she says, thank you so much.
Why, yes, little bird.
You feel a tingle like
Ooh.
come over you as this and this wreath is magical, and once a day you can use this wreath to find out what the weather will be like at the location for the next 8 hours.
I think he has
That's
that.
so awesome.
Don't you have that ability?
I have like an orb. that I
Okay.
can.
Just
It's a little bit different.
Good. Okay, nice. And even if not, it's always doubling it up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
totally.
so.
Connell, what time is it right now? Like time of day?
I say
We finished breakfast, I'm assuming.
by the time you finish breakfast in this conversation, 4 hours, it's probably just afternoon.
Do we know where to start with these burrowing stone turning into monsters?
So
It's
we
noon and I'm not drunk yet.
we made a gate north, which we previously did not have, and there is a path that goes about 2 miles into the woods. Once you hit the end of the path, you'll notice you'll start to see the perimeter of our fence that we were just making to keep the wildlife out. We did not know that these burrowing creatures.
Then in that case, it's just a day trip.
Oh, yes.
Not too far.
No, not far at all.
Perhaps I could trouble you for just one more favor. Is there anywhere in this vicinity that might have a respectable library?
A respectable library. Well, we don't have a branch of the Cobalt.
No, I probably would have known of that. I just mean even a personal collection. Are there any collectors in the city?
We have a small library that has the history of us and some of the surrounding things. You know, I did approach the Concord about getting a branch of the Cobalt Soul here, but we were too far out of the way. So,
Well, perhaps I could put in a good word the next time I'm at the conclave.
okay, would be appreciated.
Would it be too much to ask for a few hours in this library?
Oh no, go ahead. You are no longer outsiders, Stas. You are family. Everybody will treat you a little bit nicer. You know, they're just. We have reasons we don't trust people that come this far north in the woods. So
We understand entirely.
hey, 1 second. I need to take 1 second.
Well, perhaps, team.
Are we gonna go to the bar?
Yeah,
To the what?
100%.
To the bar. It's noon. I'm tired. I want to drink.
We've earned it.
Someone needs to teach Dorsey
Hey,
the concept
guys.
of day drinking.
I
The
need
concept of what?
I need
day
10
drinking.
minutes. So let's take our break right now. And
Okay.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay.
all right.
Good
Yeah,
time.
good luck, buddy.
Yeah. No, that's fine.
Yeah, I get you.
All right. Oh, there we go. Okay, so, all right, let's do. So you guys wrap up your meal with the marquee. What would you like to do? Is there anything that anything you want to do that we don't necessarily have to play out, but you want to get?
Alton, you're heading to the library.
Yes,
Or-
I'd like to head to the library, and I have a couple other things that could be easily handled off screen.
Okay, well we can do it
I
on
left
screen.
my gauntlet somewhere, didn't I?
I'm sorry.
Did I leave my gauntlet somewhere that I was working on? I don't think I have it. I think I left it in Oth or
Off
even
or
before.
Yeah,
You're
somewhere.
in off, so it'd either be in
or,
Othmore or Phelan. Were you having it worked on in Phelan?
I think it's in Phelan.
Yeah, but we can always head back there. We'll
Nah,
find it.
it's honestly I don't care about it. It's fine.
I'd like to go
So-
check on Skamos, but we don't have to do that on camera either.
Okay. You walk over there. He is just opening his doors and waves at you. Has a good conversation. He's in good spirits.
Skamos, how's those kids? Ed and Al? Where do they live?
Oh, they're over in the lower Starks, down in the docks. Yeah. Yeah. They're kids, but
Seem like good kids.
I've had my troubles with them, but nothing big, I mean, they gotta learn some way, and as long as they're not royally fucking off my profit, I mean, the help here, that's what you get.
They got parents or
Do they? No, I don't think so. I've only known them probably. Oh, that's the
How much? How much do they make working for you?
Oh, gee. Give me a persuasion check. Just because this is business, you went
yeah.
from talking,
Oh, yeah.
Random stuff to.
Oh no, that's fine. Persuasion. Dirty 20.
I mean, I'll send them out with enough maybe to bring back 15 gold.
You make 50. How much do they make?
Oh, well, they get it for free. And then I'll give them a little bit depending on their sales for the day. It's a business deal.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna drop 2 gold in Skamos' hand.
Yeah.
And say, just make sure they keep a better eye on where they put their gold coins.
Huh? Okay. You know something I don't.
Let's just say I found this on them.
Interesting. Now, I have not seen them in a couple days now, so maybe this.
All right.
Well, they don't come around, but once a week. We don't make frequent trips. I know that you guys are the heroes here, and but we still have to be careful with the business that we do. Some of them don't even like the tattoo shop.
Fair. Well, thank you, Skamos. I think I'll head down to the docks and see if I can find those scamps. Make sure they're okay after all the excitement.
You can't blame the people for disliking a disgusting tattoo parlor. I mean, just think of the poor parents. They gave birth to this beautiful creature that grew up to
Look
get a
like him.
tattoo
And
artist.
I nod my head at Alton when I say looks yeah, and they look like you.
Yeah. Scabos is just taking it in with like a grin as he strokes one of his horns. You are peculiar, old man.
Hey, Skamos, who? So wait, they just work for you. No one takes care of those kids.
I don't take care of them. I mean, they run for me. They aren't my family. Gotcha. I don't think so. No, last time, no, they aren't. I'm the only person in my family.
Thanks, Gamos. You stay safe.
You too. Hope to see you guys around again. We'll have to do another round of tattoos.
I think we'll be around for a few days at least.
Oh, awesome. Well, then we should definitely get some drinks sometime.
Oh, agreed.
We're getting drinks tonight if you want to come back.
Oh, where are you drinking?
We'll be at the Fat Wyvern.
You're gonna be at the Fat Wyvern. Okay. Sounds good.
Their spear's got a date.
Mm-hmm. Regardless if anyone's coming with me, I am gonna go down to the docks and check out where those kids are and see if I can find them.
I'm just gonna check on Igor, see he's still alive.
Yeah.
That's it. Then I'll be at the Fat Wyvern.
Okay. Alton?
Outside of the library thing, I do want to get something commissioned. I want to get a sort of seal that represents the Noctua, either on a stamp or ring form. If ring's an option, might as well get 5 of them.
Let me look at my kits. Nope, can't do that.
And
I'm proficient with smith tools and tinker tools, but I can't do jewelry.
You could, there are some fine jewelers that could cast, I'll make a ring, several rings. It'll take them, depending on the design, like how elaborate you want, it'll take longer for that. But they can be made for 5 gold apiece. For a nice one.
I think meta-wise, it would be more efficient to pay someone to do it than to have Quinn.
Nope. I'm just drawing something up.
If you wanted like a seal too, you could find someone to make that for you, and that would be a gold. But the rings, if you want like nice rings, they would.
I think I'd like to do all of that, so I'm looking at 26 gold.
Yeah, sure. And we'll say, to make the rings, they'll be ready.
A more elaborate version, but
that's
like
cool.
a crescent moon with like an in on the inside of it.
I was thinking I'm gonna try to draw mine.
Okay. Well, we can workshop it.
Yes. Yeah. Totally workshop it.
Anyway, say I passed out like
I'll draw mine.
5 platinum to each of you.
To each of us.
Mm-hmm.
Equipment works for me.
Yeah, and if you pay for platinum, it was supposed to be 3 days for the ring, but if you drop a platinum, you know what? I think we can get this done in 2 days. So, everybody now has that accent because I can't get it out of my freaking head.
No, I was noticing last Saturday too.
Oh, it's driving me nuts, man. I tried like 4 or 5 different ones throughout the week just to break it, and it naturally comes back like English, and I hate it.
It's all good.
So I'm thinking something like this.
You kick us off.
I like it. That's really close to what I was doing. Only I was going for classic symmetry, 8th grade style.
Oh, you know what? We should just steal the DreamWorks logo and just have a little half moon with a little guy fishing off of
it. All right, so this is quick, but let's go for something like this.
Ooh, I like that. I like that.
Just you gotta put money. You gotta put money symbols in the eyes.
I wanted to embellish the rims of the eyes, not on the seal, not on the rings themselves, but on our official sigil with Cobalt Soul arcane writing along the inner edge of the. You know what I mean?
I like it.
But again, we can workshop all this later. Sorry.
And transcribed, it says, "If you're reading this, then you're too close."
When you stop by Igor's place, he is there, and it looks like he's cleaned up half the mess that was made by the people that invaded, that broke into his building and caused a ruckus. And then he set off that one potion that made a big boom as distractions for you guys at one time. So half of that's cleaned up, but when you walk in, he's like got his beakers up and he's, hey, Connell, hey, how's it going?
Good to see you're alive.
Hey, yeah, I'm making something. It's sleeping last night and I woke up, right? Had this wicked awesome dream about, what if people were like walking, right? And wanted to turn into just like a shadow for like a second, right? Just like this, I thought it was like cool. It looked so cool and vivid in my dream. And I'm just, trying to, and you see him measure out as he's doing this, and he puts these pair of spectacles on, and he goes, what? And he pulls this dropper out. He's done two, puts it in there. He goes, oh, and he drinks it, and like his left arm goes completely invisible. Huh? Wow! I'm almost there. Neat, huh?
Very neat. Let us know when you make it.
Okay. Sure.
By the way, we're having drinks at the Fat Wyvern tonight if you want to stop by. I know Marlo will be there.
Ooh. Well, I better get dressed then. I shower. I'll freshen up for the lady. Terry's face. Dude, that was just great.
Marlo is not going to shave.
Yeah. I mean, the Fat Wyvern, it's... Right. The, Fat Wyvern? Yeah, sure. Okay. Yeah, maybe I'll see. I'll swing by. What time? Dark?
Dark works. We're gonna head there soon, but yeah, dark works.
Okay. Sweet. And he puts his spectacles back on. I'll see you then. And he starts putting more drippers in there, and he swishes around, takes it, and this time, like, just his head. Like, it's just, it goes invisible, and then there's, like, this weird gray, like, as he turns it, you can see this, like, just visual, like a towel, like a hair whip, almost. But, that one didn't work. All right, so, I'll see you later, Connell, and go back. Anything else?
I wanted to go find those kids.
Okay. Make a perception check. Still at disadvantage.
Oh yeah, that's right. I got good perception though. 16.
Okay. I'll say like, if you want to spend the time, probably
Yeah, I do. I got nothing else going on.
Yeah, you spend like an hour walking through like the back alleys of these medium-sized warehouse type buildings, and at the tail end of that, where you're just like, oh, maybe I could find something better to do with my time, you hear two kids like come out of a door coughing. Like, look around. They don't notice you.
Oh shit. I'll turn myself into my human form that they probably would recognize.
Okay.
Hey.
Hey, dude. Whoa. Hey, how's it going, man?
Good, how you guys doing?
Me.
How old were they again?
They were late teens, if I remember right, by their looks.
Okay. Late teens?
Late teens.
So like
16, 17, 18. They weren't that young.
Oh, I thought they were younger than that. Okay.
Let me go back a couple pages, see if I wrote it.
I really thought they were much younger than that.
I would. It would be weird for me to do that because anything younger than that, I would feel weird.
Yeah, your boss.
So we'll say they're 15.
Okay.
That's about the time. I mean, I don't know what you're talking about.
Anyways, yeah, staying out of trouble.
I mean, are you staying out of trouble? Yeah, man.
Right now I am. I would have had a different answer for you yesterday.
Well, we had to. We've been working hard. This dummy lost the pouch money that we had, so.
Oh, well, sorry about that.
We're supposed to go see Skamos in a couple of days, so we're almost there. So.
Yeah. How short are you? How much money you make for Skamos?
I don't know. I mean, on like a good week on the docks, especially if the druids come up from Othmore, they're all like, "Hey, man, I mean, we could maybe get 10 gold for him in a week on a really good week." But usually it's not that much. I mean, we have a couple regular people, but I mean, it's not expensive stuff,
You guys got any other skills other than hawking the goods?
I mean, I can row a boat. I can fish. Yeah, I'm a good fish. Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
Fishermen are hard to come by. I mean, it's a good skill.
Yeah. Yeah, but this is easier most of the time. When this idiot isn't losing money, we have to. But hey, can I interest you in some product?
Sure. I'll buy something from you guys.
Okay. Sweet.
How much you got?
Oh, we only have a little bit left. All right, and he pulls out a pouch. Did you buy some before, or was that?
I think so. I haven't touched it. Marlo bought some.
It was Marlo and Quinn.
Okay.
Yeah, I haven't touched mine, but yeah.
So geez, what was the price? I think I said 5 silver.
Yeah, something like that.
For what you got. So he pulls out a pouch that looks noticeably smaller than the one that you guys bought before.
Yeah.
He's like, "This is good stuff."
1
gold piece.
1 gold piece. That's mighty steep.
I know. Just saying. It's because it's it's all the stuff that was in the bottom of the pouch, so it's already broke up.
Insight check. I want to see if this kid's full of shit.
Yeah.
At disadvantage.
Yeah.
It's a 10 plus 5. 15.
15. Seems
It's
logical.
Dankberry, man.
Yeah.
It's like the bottom of the bong water.
Yeah. I mean, so we like to put it in some clothes, and it's it. I just prefer it, so I charge more for it. Because otherwise,
fair
maybe I wanted to buy it and keep it for myself. It has to be like, it's this inner conflict. Do I want to spend all my earnings on this one spot because I really like this one thing? And then he goes like into this. If you don't stop him because he's in that current state, he'll just ramble out.
He flicks a gold coin at him.
And he catches it and he looks at the other guy and they kind of like a little like smile, like grin, like, all right, they made up the money that one guy lost.
Yeah.
And then he takes like a sigh of just a bit of disappointment as he takes the last pouch and hands it to you and lets it go. And he's like, next week he won't lose money.
Kids want to make some real money?
You'd be interested.
Well, we might be leaving town in a couple of days. I could use some assistance. I'm a bit of a. Oh, and I'll hold on. I've never used this feature once. I will pull out a... Let me look at my inventory, because it has to be something. Okay, a torch.
Okay.
And without lighting it, I will imbue it with a 5-foot radius light. Like where it just like glows with an arcane light. A bit of a enchanter.
Whoa! And then the one guy smacks the other guy in the chest, and he's like, "Did you see? Yeah, yeah."
A tinkerer, and I'll bring out my little goblin turret and have him walk up to them and kind of wave this little mechanical hand.
Dude. What? All right.
There's a lot more you guys could learn.
I'm interested.
Other than hawking, drugs.
Make a persuasion check.
A disadvantage.
I will say that this would be at advantage because you are using features and other implements to sell the story.
So... I'm gonna re-roll then because I rolled them both at the same time.
Okay. Straight roll.
That's better. 21. I can't promise you with. Go ahead. Sorry.
Is it 24/7 work, or can we do like our thing on the side still?
When we're in villages and other places, I mean, yeah.
Oh, you want us to travel with you?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Get out of here. See the world a little bit. Learn some new things.
Where are you going?
Well, we're gonna spend some time here. We're heading up into the Empire.
No, I don't want to go to the Empire. Why would you go to the Empire, man? The coast is where it's at. We actually grew up in Damali.
Because they're dumb.
No. I mean, we like Oz. It's nice.
All right. I see two kids. I see that you can be a lot more than what you're being.
Yeah. Maybe that's true. But if we're going to be a lot more, it's most likely going to be on the coast.
I will take out my tinker tools.
Okay.
And I will hand them to one of the kids. The older one.
Okay.
And trying to see what I got, what I can do. I will leave. I don't know how you'll let me do that, if I can do that. Because it would probably stop working after I made a new one. Oh, yeah, sure.
You also did, just because, of course, I skipped over it. You guys were given rights to a townhouse.
Yeah.
So you have your Airbnb. Don't forget that.
But, by the way, I'm donning Oth House so we can sing Oth House in the middle of the street.
All right.
But
well,
that's just...
I'll second that.
If you're not going to come with us, I could have another job for you here.
Yeah. I mean, that would be a preference, I think.
All right. It doesn't pay anything, but free room and board.
Huh. You got a house here already, man? Wow. That's cool. Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
You know,
is it like we gotta clean?
Yeah, keep it tidy, keep it clean. Clean up your messes.
Alright. We can do that, right?
This house is gonna be burned down, guys, when we come back to it.
We'll have someone else watch them.
I'm gonna... Did they show us where the house was?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna gonna bring him back to the house.
Okay.
I'm gonna leave my turret goblin with them. Now, this is gonna stop working. But I'm gonna leave you these tools. Take it apart. Figure out how it works.
Ooh, puzzle. All right.
Just learn.
Hey, maybe we need to go to Scamos's. Give him the money and get our next week's thing so we can get in the right state of mind to do this. What do you think? Huh? They just have like a little conversation amongst themselves.
Mikasa Sukasa will be here tonight, but you're more than welcome to spend the night and spend every night going forth. If the Marquis gives you trouble, you tell them that I said that you are part of the Noctua, and you are our squires.
Ha! We're an esquire. Yeah, smacks him. All right, we can do this. You talked to the Marquis?
We did.
Whew, is it scary? He's an intimidating man.
Sure, a little bit. Nothing we can't handle, though.
Did you see a big fire yesterday?
I'm gonna take out.
Tower? It was crazy.
I know. I saw it up close. I'm gonna take out a dagger.
Okay.
And I'm going to. Which one looks okay? So I want to make a insight check. I know I'm at disadvantage still. I want to see which one seems to have more fighting prowess and which one's smarter.
Okay. And you remember the names for these guys, right?
Yeah, it was Edward and Al.
Okay. I had that wrote down somewhere, but
yeah, it's Ed and Al.
All right. The older one, just looking at him, is obviously he's a little bit bulkier.
Mm-hmm.
But he's
also the smart one.
No, he's not the smart one.
Okay.
He's
okay.
He's not Lenny from Of Mice and Men, but he's the one that Connell picked the pouch off.
Gotcha. Then I will, if I can, I will give the Tinker tools and the turret goblin, little mechanized goblin, to the younger one.
Okay.
And I will take out a dagger.
Which one's the younger one? Ed?
Al.
Al.
I don't know, but that's what I'm saying. It's Al.
It's Al.
It's Al.
You can call him Al.
Yeah. I will take out a dagger because it's the only thing I really have that I can afford to lose. And I'll say, I can see that you're strong. That's not going to get you everywhere. And I'm going to hand him the dagger. And I'm gonna take a piece of like chalk or like what I use to write my runes on my enchanting.
Okay.
And I'm gonna create a bullseye on the back of the house. So I want you to practice every day. And I'll throw the dagger like at the bullseye and kind of show him how to throw a dagger.
Make an attack roll.
That was a natural 1. Do better than that.
It goes, and the butt hits the target and like bounces off, and he's like, "Whoa, dude, you hit the target, man."
Exactly, but you want to hit it with the pointy end.
Oh, all right. He picks it up and throws it. Still 11 sticks like underneath the target on the wall, and he's like, "Oh."
Right. And I'll I'm hoping that the younger one's paying attention to the little mechanized goblin that I just gave him.
Yeah, he's just like looking.
And
down.
what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna like if I'm allowed to, I'm gonna stop all enchantments on him, so it doesn't move anymore.
Okay.
It's not my Eldritch Cannon anymore. I will have to rebuild.
Okay. Yeah.
I want you to watch out over him. He's your brother, right?
Yeah.
You're older.
Yeah.
And we both know that he couldn't beat up a bag of rocks.
Oh, yeah, no. Oh, you...
But he's smart. I can tell. Don't let him stop.
I won't.
All right, and we'll see you guys tonight. I'm gonna go get shit faced.
Awesome.
I just gotta head back to the tavern.
All right. Jeff, you want to do a library? Alton, you wanted to go to the library.
Yeah, and I'm specifically looking for anything about creatures that burrow, can turn things to stone. Maybe sounds like something I read about previously.
Okay.
And also, while I'm there, anything of interest.
Okay. Roll me investigation check. As you arrive at the library, there are probably 6 double-sided bookshelves in this rectangular building. The walls are lined with bookshelves. On the back side, there are several regular long tables to sit at, and on the back half of this, it goes to an open second story with a little balcony on it where you can see a couple of the members of this library just sitting up there enjoying a read.
25.
25. Okay. You go right in and find out creatures of the Sirius Mountain. Knowing the details that you have. You hone in on that thing, and this seems to, with the information you were told and what you read, it appears that this might be a family of basilisks, mud basilisks. So you do know that everything lines up. Also with the 25, as you're running your fingers down the leather binds of all of these books, and you pull the one out for the Sirius Mountains and the wildlife that inhabit the area. Just after that, as you put it back, about 5 books to the left, there is another book that is The Moons of Wildmount. And it goes into talking about Katha, the large white satellite up in the sky, and how it was created for the Moonweaver, and it's a place for people to go for obfuscation, if that's the word.
Yeah, obfuscation.
Yeah, and how several of the constellations that line up with the moon in every season are known as or regarded as sentinels or angels protecting the moon. Reading deeper into it, you get to a part in the back that talks about Orudas, which is the second moon of Exandria. It's much smaller, and it's further away, and it's the darkish red one that you can only really see at night on a clear night. This particular book goes into talk about how some people believe that this moon was created by one of the betrayer gods as a way to break back into the material plane, or some kind of chaotic instrument that a lesser deity could use. They cite that it has this distasteful color, and it's often referred to as the moon that's rarely seen but always around. And it has just like a lot of very, very different, weird, almost like send a chill down your spine vibes as you're reading through this.
Are there any maps or diagrams describing the orbits of these satellites of either moon?
Yeah.
Perhaps together?
Yes. Yeah. In that book, as you're flipping through, you'll find this information.
Can I attempt to transcribe that specifically from sort of a cartography point of view?
Yeah, I mean, I don't even really want to make you roll for it, because if you spend the time doing it, it's easy enough for you. You're proficient in writing scripts in your spell book. It would be relatively easy for you to copy this information.
I would also hope that this isn't the first time I've seen diagrams of this nature.
No, you've seen this, and probably a couple times in your life you've heard of Rudis being connected to some kind of chaos, but it's not the way that like your brothers, you know, or astrologers really look at it. But this part of the book, whoever wrote this, it seems like they really like dove into trying to figure out what it was, or what caused it, or something, you know. Yeah.
This is excellent. I feel the library trip was a success. I'll try to meet up with the rest of the group.
Okay. Anybody else doing anything?
I'm just going to quickly ask Amos if he does tattoos of holy symbols.
Yeah. I mean, for you guys, you're all cool. I'll do it for you. What would you like?
All right. The Moonweaver.
Ah.
Great.
That's it's very elf of you. So, let's see. Would you like colors?
No, let's just go black.
Just go black? Okay. Alright. So, where are you getting this, and how big would you like it?
On my chest, like
over
that
here.
big.
Okay.
Yeah.
He starts out all freehand, drawing the arrows on the top and on the bottom of the circle, and then he starts shading in, and it's weird. It doesn't hurt. Like, he's so delicate with how he does this. He's so well crafted, and he starts shading in the orb, you know, and then doing some of the filigree at the bottom. It looks amazing. And you spend your afternoon, you know, getting that tattoo. But yeah, let's see here. There is something in Tasha's for tattoos and how much they cost, and I should stay true to the book, I think.
But yeah, I in part of feeling more confident after last night, defiantly got this tattoo after hearing not to get it in the Empire, but I also don't want to die, so I get it in a place that's under armor for the most part.
Okay, I like it.
Makes sense.
Yes.
Out of character, it really makes me want to go back to Tim's original with the crescent moon. Tie that in, put the owl inside the crescent area.
Yeah,
Allows
totally.
us to
With an
wear
M
a
in the eye.
symbol of the Moonweaver and act like it's not for the Moonweaver. It's for,
I like it.
But also subtly, I'm pulling you all into becoming followers of the Moonweaver, which is my total goal anyway. So, you know,
You're pulling what?
I'm pulling you all into believing in the Moonweaver and following her. It's just my goal.
Good luck with that.
We'll say he charges you 5 gold for this tattoo.
Right, I throw an extra 5 because I see everyone else throwing extra money in, so I feel like it's a normal thing to do.
You guys are very kind. Make sure you keep that clean. All right. It'll take a couple days to heal.
Out of character, what do bodily fluids do? I'm just kidding, but what do bodily fluids do to tattoos?
Oh God, I know you're fine.
No, I'm really kidding.
That's where. Yeah, he's like this talking to you, Nora, tonight. So, anything else?
Super quick. I just want to ask Amos if he knows where to get more thieves' tools. That's it.
Hey. Like, as soon as you start to say that word, you can't fucking, Jesus. Who knows? The door is open. What if someone, we don't, they frown upon it, okay?
Connell, I can make you those.
No,
I
keep them
have,
for yourself. I keep breaking them.
I have a set.
Would you mind parting?
I don't know. It depends. I don't know if how much are you willing to pay for it? I don't even know what they go for. What's a set of thieves tools go for?
Let's find out.
I have no idea.
Looking it up.
A $5 downtown.
25 gold pieces.
Okay.
Yep.
I'll give you 30 gold in your drinks for tonight.
Yeah. All right. Don't tell anybody where you got that from. Not one person.
Got what from?
Okay. Like it. All right. Here. And you got thieves' tools.
Can't wait to break them.
So, actually, when we're back in the tavern, hold on a second. Oh, I didn't. Hold on. Sorry. I gotta do something. I had made a change. I think. Keep going. I'll.
Okay.
Connell.
Yes.
I made you something.
What's that?
Hold on, let me look at my bag as I get back to my character sheet because I hit the wrong thing. Equipment. Now I'm using up an infusion to give you these, so I can take them away pretty easily. But I had switched out an infusion on my level up, and I hand you a pair of leather gloves that have these like green-looking runes stitched into them.
Can't really read runes. What are these?
Well, they make you better at getting into things. These are gloves of thievery.
I like the sound of that. Appreciate it, Quinn.
Mm-hmm. You keep fucking up.
If I blow up again, I'm gonna stab you.
It gives you a +5 to your sleight of hand, and yes, and checks to pick locks.
Oh,
Even
shit.
better.
+5
clearly
can't help
Stealing
natural one.
everything.
Trusting you with these if any of my shit goes missing.
Have I stolen from any of you yet?
If you have, I don't know it.
That's the point.
All right. Yeah, that was all I wanted to do.
Okay.
Sweet. Thank you.
No problem.
So you guys gather that evening at the Fat Wyvern. Yenora comes in looking for Dorspira. Skamos shows up, and Igor. You actually do catch the dwarf and elf that made you the armor and the brooches throughout the night. Is there anything that you guys are looking to do, or you're just looking to fucking get lit?
Holy shit. We're just partying.
Get lit,
You're
but
partying?
second-
Not
Alright.
too hard.
Well, actually,
Quinn
I
is-
do have some points of interest if you'd all like to do a little homework about the basilisks.
About what?
Basilisks.
Do I know what a basilisk is?
Nah, you might have heard of him, but you're not trained in books,
what-
right? Are you
what-
trained in his? Are you proficient in?
Nah.
Yeah.
They're bigger than lizards and smaller than dragons,
All right.
depending on the age of the dragon, I suppose.
They're
Okay.
Quite the big
octopedal.
range.
Very, very interesting. What's your point?
Well, I believe we have to go kill some.
Oh, those are the things that they took the stone people.
Yes, probably the biggest point we need to discuss would be that looking at them can turn you into stone.
Well, that
So
sucks.
we will need to dispatch them blindfolded, so to
That sounds-
speak.
The fuck?
Well, I mean, there's ways to go about it. The biggest one is that their gaze has a range. I believe it's 30 feet,
Oh, okay.
give
So
or take.
I just shoot them from far away. That's easy enough. And Quinn
That-
like gets
that's,
frustrated a little bit more.
That's but as long as it's out of that range, if it were to charge you, you'd have to look away immediately. They're also dumb creatures susceptible to tricks. They do not understand how mirrors work. So simply seeing their own reflection they'll mistake it for an aggressive peer, and they will target it with their own gaze.
All right. Seems easy
What's
enough. It sounds like we've dealt with much worse.
Other than that, they're strong, sturdy, not
Yeah,
smart.
so's Dorspira.
Yes, much in a similar fashion. Very strong, very sturdy, and a little on the less agile side.
About this
I'm just
time,
drinking.
Yenora brings over these two like medium brown shots.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean
Alden, look at the time.
Hands one.
You know,
hands one
it's
to
by
this.
far time to get you up to bed, Alton.
Yes, it is. Look at that.
Door spirit.
Yeah, I'll take Alton up to bed.
And it cheerses you.
Mm-hmm.
And throws it back.
I throw it back too.
Donald, we need to talk. We need to talk, Donald.
We will, 1 sec.
What do you think? You want to go back to my place?
Yeah. Did Quinn hear that?
Do I hear that?
Yeah, you can see like I mean they're drunk. At
I'm
this
just
point.
wondering as I'm walking away, do I hear that?
Yes.
I literally I'm holding Alton's shoulders and I hear that and I let go, I turn around, I walk back, and I just sit down next to Connell.
I'm gonna get right between him, put my arms around him,
Okay.
and be like, he would love to. And I'll pull Door Spirit to the side. You'll be
And I'm
fine. Just be yourself. Well, not technically yourself, but drink a little more. You'll be fine.
Okay, so yeah, I walk back to the bar. I ordered the 2 more of the shots you just did.
Okay.
Swing it back, and I just say yes. And I'm
Alright.
still looking.
Wait, hold on 1 second. You go ahead.
Before he chugs it, Marlo's gonna give him a slap on the butt for good luck, and she's gonna cast enhance ability.
As that happens, I put my hands on Dorspira's shoulders and I cast guidance.
Now, can we remember to buff me as well when I'm actually in a fight?
Well, I don't know whether to give you Bear's Endurance or Eagle's Splendor. I don't think
Bear's
you need
Endurance.
much in the
Look
way
at
of
this. Look
charisma
at
here.
this woman.
She already wants it. I think you need
Bear's
the endurance.
Endurance.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Bear's Endurance.
What's
I
that
have
do?
a pretty good.
So he gains advantage on Constitution checks and 2d6 temporary hit points.
Okay. So write down the hit points. Roll for those. You have
Yeah.
those for the next hour, 2 hours.
Oh my god, I need to be within 30 feet while this happens, and I can use my Flash of Genius and give him a +1 to the roll.
I was getting ready to say that you do need to roll a Constitution saving throw because you just took 2 shots
Okay. Well,
of this very hard whiskey, and
yeah.
that's the way I like to do it. So
I'll be honest.
Indoor Spirit has a history of.
In character, I don't want to be drunk. Out of character, I 100% want to be drunk. So we'll see how this goes. That is an 11. So yeah.
with advantage.
Oh, with advantage. Hold on.
Yeah, from Bear's Endurance.
That's a 17.
17. Okay. Yeah. You like shake it off. You can feel like just the stand up tall, right? Stand up even taller. And you turn around, you look at her, you walk over there, grab her hand.
I start walking, but every corner of a table I walk into, every chair I trip over.
I take my pen and I go, "You got this, George Bear."
You'll be fine.
You see him jump because he's never heard like a voice other than the Moonweaver before in his head. So like,
This is Quinn.
What does he got?
This
What
isn't
does
your
he
stupid
got?
owl. This is Quinn.
All right, so what I want, I'm not gonna role play it out because that's weird. But
Agreed.
I want,
We call that behind the veil. And
I want,
Yeah.
I
think
want,
we're respectable.
You got to pay extra for that.
because I do run a loyalty thing for my NPCs in this campaign that you guys interact with, to see how they interact with you. So give me 3 performance checks.
oh god,
You have guidance.
1-1-1.
So you can add a D4 to, I think it's just any roll, and then you lose it after you do it.
Guidance is only for 1 minute. We'll say you can
No,
roll.
concentration for 1 minute? Okay,
Yeah.
that sucks.
Roll.
Right. Whatever.
So just 3 straight rolls.
Yeah, you can add. You know what? With the way your
It's for
team,
foreplay as you're leaving.
Yes, your team has been building up to this for weeks. I will give you a D4 of inspiration to all of your performance checks. All right.
Oh, boy.
Here we go. There you go.
All right.
Oh god.
First one is
Divine
a
inspiration.
18.
Okay.
No Podrick Payne.
Number 2 is a 22.
Ooh.
Jesus, he
Ouch.
just gets better.
Yeah. And last one is not nearly as great. It's a 10.
10. Okay.
It's just miserably.
So that's
Really
Really strong and really fast.
very
Yeah,
high
exactly.
average. Now roll me 3 Constitution checks.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Oh, don't forget your aura.
Oh God.
Are they extra saving throws?
That's fucking
No,
right.
they're not. They're just checks. Or
Okay, so
Oh, they're not saves?
The con saves. It is a con
they're-
save. So
they're
yes,
con
you,
saves.
you could add.
Wonderful.
Oh Jesus.
Plus the bull strag. Inappropriate.
oh wait, so do I get advantage and do I still get advantage on this? Oh god, there's too many numbers, guys.
This is a.
Your spirit, the elven bull.
Uh, the first one is sadly a 9,
All right.
so
It's
that's
what?
not great. It's a 9. Listen, I
Oh.
rolled a 1 and a 3. Okay,
I
but I
thought
have a
you
plus
said
6.
79. I'm like,
No.
wow.
All right.
He's a little shy at first.
Yeah, exactly. Number 2 is a 26, natural 20. So,
Okay.
and then last one
Lines up
is
with
another
his-
natural 20
Oh jeez.
Oh,
for 2 26s.
Okay.
Hold his own.
So,
It's the slow stroke.
it is probably everything that you imagined it could be in your mind.
After 120 years.
And with those rolls, you wake up in the morning, like laying in her bed, and she is like flopped on you, passed out, extremely comfortable. Yeah. That's a hell of a night right there. Let me tell you. Bravo.
Yeah, and as soon as he wakes up and like sees this, his eyes just grow a little bigger, and he's kind of terrified because he's like realizing what's happened, and now he's stuck under a woman without any of his friends around to talk to them at all. So he's just
You can message
minor.
And she's fully nude.
Oh yeah, full on panic attack. I was gonna say minor panic attack.
But
Roll for panic attack?
he can't find his pin.
No, he's in full plate armor right now.
That's where he sleeps in his plate armor.
Yeah, only the top. He took the bottom.
No, he's only got his like socks on.
The greed. Big ass metal greed.
all right.
Oh man.
My exhaustion is gone.
Yes, as you guys wake up the next morning, your exhaustion is gone.
Love it.
All of you need to make, if you had a drink, make me a Constitution check.
Well, I definitely had a drink. That's a natural 1.
Okay. You're a little hungover.
That's a 17 for me.
Okay. You're fine.
That is a solid 4 for Connell. He got plastered.
Ooh, me and
Oh, no.
Connell had a good night. Connell and
It's an
Quinn had a
18.
great night.
18?
18 for
Speaking of
Marlo.
which,
Yeah. It's funny
Who was the
how
bartender?
the little one, every time you guys drink, when you see her come down in the morning, she's always got a smile on her face. All fresh. Happy.
I need do we have the fantasy equivalent of coffee?
What's that?
Is that just coffee?
It's coffee.
I fucking hope so.
Just need some black coffee. in about a cup of sugar and some milk.
Do you want some
I'm
tiki
grabbing
root?
it
It's
now.
pretty
Quinn
good
coffee
for a
is
hangover.
like as white as him. Like so much sugar and cream in it, it's disgusting.
And shit, what was the name of the barmaid the first time?
Ingrid?
Christine? Was it
I thought it was Ingrid.
Ingrid? Yes.
It was Ingrid.
Yes.
Ingrid.
Starts putting out breakfast spread that is bacon, bread, and eggs today with some mashed, some potato crisp, almost like a hash brown.
I've never been so hungry and so sick at the same time.
It's like that
Grabbing
big
all
old
that
fatty
now.
bacon too. Greasy.
I'm gonna eat it. I'm gonna eat it.
All
So
right.
like I was saying, these things can turn you into stone with a mere glance.
The fuck are you talking about?
And the only thing you can do is look away.
Is anyone else down here yet? Is it just me and Alton?
No, I'd say
Jeez.
the four of you.
I've been talking to Ingrid and explaining to her
all
I
night.
get no what?
Oh my God! Would you just listen to this guy for me? All right? I mean, come on now. This is rambling on. Holy jeez.
I'm just gonna pick my hat up off the table.
Yeah.
What, Alton?
Has anyone seen my pistol? Oh wait, I have it. Never mind. Sorry.
I'm gonna do one of those checks. Make sure you get your keys and wallet and everything.
Keys,
Wallet,
wallet,
wallet.
phone. Got my keys, wallet, phone.
Pistol, oil. I guys, I need
You know,
I
if one
need
of
an
us
hour.
turned to stone, petrified if it were, it would take a greater restoration in order to return us back to our own flesh.
Can we talk about this later?
You guys don't see Dorspira though.
I in the morning I take out my tinker tools and one of my gauntlets and I create a tiny eldritch cannon and I attach it to it. Like I finish tweaking it. All right, I'm good.
Like an Alex and Ani.
What are we talking about, Alton? It's too early for this.
Quinn, did you want to talk to me last night?
Did I want to talk to you last night? No, I was just trying to get you. I was just trying to get you to go away, but that happened a lot faster, so I decided to come back. The door spear. Where is Dorspira? Oh God, did you kill him? Dorspira?
She might have.
Dorspira, are you all right?
You can't hear him.
Did she crush you?
It's too far
Do
away.
these things have some sort of range we should be
Is
aware
this
of?
thing on?
I think it's like 200. If I remember correctly,
How
it's
do
like
you know if
200
this is
feet.
going to the
It's only- yeah, it's 200
for just
feet.
one person?
Alton, you're yelling in all of our ears. We're in the
Can
same
you all
room.
hear it? Can you all hear it at the same time?
It's got
I think
that.
so.
It's got
Yes,
that mic
Alton.
feedback every time Alton talks into it because he's so close to the microphone.
It whistles like when you go to hug Grandpa and his
Yeah.
hearing aid off.
Yeah.
Oh God. So we're gonna go kill some things. Let's go find Dorspira. I don't know where that lady lives actually, so I have no clue where he is.
She lives
you visit her.
over by your
She's neighbors.
townhouse.
She's our neighbors.
Yeah.
Oh, we totally just slept at the tavern, didn't we? And we had
Yeah.
a house.
Yeah. That's what you
Let's
guys
go check
did.
out that house. Oh God, I left the kids at the house, and Quinn just leaves the tavern.
I'm gonna follow him.
What?
I'm assuming you guys are gonna grab your gear and then just
Yeah,
go.
yeah.
Yeah,
alright.
I'm gonna flip the barmaid an extra tip for listening to Alton all morning.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. She smiles at you.
Dorspira.
Hey, good, I'll see you tomorrow
As we
morning,
walk to the
right?
house, I'm like, Dorspira.
At this point, if you flash over to me, you could see me trying to subtly shift and not move her at the same time, and just going absolutely nowhere. And I feel like I look like I'm so scared that I just kind of froze and I don't know what to do anymore.
Actually, as you're trying to slip away, she is going to snuggle up closer. That is a 17 on die.
Is that a proper snuggle check?
Her athletics is a +7, so that's a 24 to grapple you.
Oh, so I gotta roll athletics. I gotta roll an athletics check to. Oh Jesus! I
Hey,
need
but
a
you're
natural
not at
20.
disadvantage because you're not wearing your armor.
No. Well, I'm athletics is +6 to me, so I'm good. I just need a natural 20,
Oh, okay.
which I got.
Hey, you got the third one, man.
So
Wait, is that 3 natural 20?
Yeah, these dice really work with me.
Die are
Yeah,
rated.
especially during role playing sessions, they're
Yeah.
amazing.
Door Spirit is our Podrick.
I would say with that, if you are looking to sneak out of the house, you can.
Okay,
Try.
I just immediately go over to my armor and just try and get everything on and covered as quickly as possible.
Okay, it'll take it. It takes you a little bit to.
I was really hoping for like the juggling your armor as you come out like almost half naked. Like...
to get your armor all together. And as you're walking out the door, you hear her say, "You know, we should do this again, and you don't have to sneak out."
And I just in one word, I'll be back later, I promise. Okay, bye.
If we see Door Spirit come out, I just want a slow clap,
Yeah.
like just.
Yes.
I would imagine that as you guys are approaching your house that you have, you see like Dorspira come out the front door, like clink, clank, clank, like tripping over
Putting his
himself.
boot on, like getting dressed,
yeah,
putting his armor on.
Yeah, one of those. One of those. I like that. I like that visual.
He's glowing like a moon blade.
Just get a tear in my eye. I'm so proud. Oh boy.
So you walk a couple more houses down, and there is a two-story house. Quinn, you have been here. You walk in, and there is a great room on the first floor with an open kitchen and a storage room off the front. And upstairs there are 5 comfortable rooms. They're not big by any means, but they each have a bed in them, a chest, and a dresser. This isn't like a keep or anything. This is like a raised ranch. Tudor style, though, because that's my favorite kind of fantasy house.
I love it.
Everything's Tudor. You get a Tudor house, and you get a Tudor. Everybody gets a Tudor house.
I do love it. I love it. This one's gonna be weird because we won't get to use it as much, but it's always good.
And as soon as you get to like the little landing porch that it has, the first thing you guys can all smell is pot smoke.
Yeah,
Is that smell?
Yeah. So, you remember those kids that sold us the devil's grass?
Don't watch for their coin.
Yeah, those ones. They're gonna watch the house when we're not here.
Fuck it.
Why?
I'm walking in the house.
You walk in the house. As you do, you startle the bigger guy as he's flipping the dagger, and he was trying to catch it, and he misses it. Looks at you, and it goes down like slices the material on his pants on his right knee. Oh, hey.
Thank you for not burning down the house.
We technically didn't burn it down, but we burnt in here, dude.
Right.
They're waking and baking.
Do I see the
right?
big bullseye?
It'd be outside behind the house.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was like in the living room.
Yeah, in the living room.
You
with
guys,
the
you guys remember Ed and Al?
Yes. Hey.
Of course, who could forget?
Hey, how's it going?
They had such kind bud.
Oh yeah, and I hand Marlo a bag. I got this for you. Forgot.
Oh, quite exquisite. Boys, is there any for me?
We sold. I mean, that was her last.
I'm just kidding, and she casts Febreze, and that's really just druid. It's druid craft with a slight Febreze smell,
Yeah,
just
like
to clear the air.
like
I got you.
lavenders.
Familiar with this smell.
Lavender and lilac. Just fill up the first floor of the.
It was very common in the soul. The hallways, often the dormitories would reek of it.
Perhaps Quinn can show you how to artifice a sploof. We are trying to be kind to our neighbors.
I'll leave those ones for you, Marlo.
I'm gonna go walk to check out the rest of the house. But as I go upstairs, because I saw him throwing the dagger, can I throw the blink dagger like at one of the posts?
Yeah. Like the stairway is open to the second floor, and it's one of those ones where you like walk up 6 or 7 stairs and it has a landing, and you turn and you go up 6 or 7 more stairs to get to the thing. So as you get to the landing, you toss it up at one of the main posts that's holding up the second floor. Make a attack roll for me.
Preferably by him.
By who?
Preferably like past him. The kid that was flipping the dagger.
Okay.
Just preferably past him.
All right.
That's a natural 20 with a plus 14 to hit.
Okay. Yeah. So you tell me how you want this to how you visualize this.
I just want to take it, hung over his shit, not even looking, just throw it, go right by his face, stick in, and just keep walking up the stairs as the dagger comes right back to me.
And like, so it flips past his face, which catches his attention, and even though when it returns, it's more like a blink. It doesn't retract out; it vanishes.
Yep.
But you see part of like his hair on the opposite side just wave up from the force of that blink. You guys, do you all have tricks? They're all magicians, aren't you? You're all...
Well, I mean, some of us.
That's cool. We're taking care of this. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, they're gonna be taking care of the house.
Don't fuck it up.
Yeah, I don't think that we would intentionally. We won't throw any house parties. All right.
That's good.
Quinn made it.
I that you would mention that.
Quinn made it very clear that we had to pick up after ourselves. So we will. And, practice makes perfect. So let's get to it right now. And they start, like, picking up the couple, like, bowls and cups that they had on the table of the bench where they were sitting at and bring them over to the sink and, trying to be respectful. And it's 11:30, so
yeah, totally.
We'll start up next session right there. All right. So this week on the channel, Thursday, I think we're going to be streaming something little. I'm going to do some one shot, I think. And then we'll see you Saturday for the Chaos Chronicles. They are about to have a conversation with Copper Dragon, so that's interesting. And Sunday we got Etc. So busy week. Stay safe. Wear your freaking mask. All right, and love each other. All right.
Like and subscribe.
See, look at that. Jeez, every time I forget that. You're so good at it.